What's going on, guys? It's Kingdom, and today we are going to create the lowest scoring games possible by changing a bunch of things. If you do enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy. So the very first and the most important setting that we have to change is the 1 minute quarter. Then normalize play to sim stats. Injuries off. Team pace, we're going to turn that all the way down so there's less possessions and less team fast breaks. Possessions per game, we're going to turn that all the way down. Shots, we're going to turn that all the way down. You know, we're just going to turn everything down. So all the shot percentages are at 0. All the shot types are at 0. And all of these are in favor of missing every shot possible. So the next thing I'm going to do is turn the shot clock off. So players can literally just hold onto the ball for the whole 1 minute quarter. I don't think I'm going to have to change this rule. I don't think anyone can truly foul out in 4 minutes. And Kyrie fouled out in 6 minutes. We're going to completely turn off the 8-second violation. So you literally can hold the ball on the other side of the court for the entire quarter if that's what you want to do. So the last rule we're going to be changing is the sudden death rule. So if any games do go into overtime, it's just one basket and the game's over. I might jump around teams just to go to see the worst team in the league to see if they can lose a game 2-0, because that's my main goal, but let's just be the Hawks. So looking at Atlanta's roster, you might be asking yourself, why are players not 40 overall? That would make more sense, right? I don't know. So I put their defense up in hopes that it causes more missed shots. I didn't do anything like crazy, just a couple sliders. Their defense is the only reason why they're like a higher overall. In the first game of the season, the Hawks beat the Pistons 4-0. I was debating if I wanted to be the Pistons because I thought they'd be worse. And they are. They scored 0 points in the very first game of the season. We're switching to the Pistons. So they each got 7 shots off, which is a lot more than I thought they would, but 0 for 7 and 1 for 7. And who hit a 3? Trae Young has a 25 3-point shot and he hit a 3. All right, the Pistons get a win. Magruder putting up 2, Plumlee putting up 2, Victor Oladipo putting up 2. 0-3. The Hawks have shut out the Pistons twice. And I don't understand how people are hitting threes. We need a 0-2 or even a 0-1 game. Okay, so we lose our third shutout of the season to the Raptors. The Raptors were able to take 15 shots. The Detroit Pistons have been shut out for the 4th time so far this season. And now they lose to the Charlotte Hornets 2-0. The only 2 points that were scored were free throws. Detroit shot 0 for 5, Charlotte shot 0 for 10. I do not understand why the Hawks keep absolutely destroying the Pistons. They just beat their ass 12-0 again. In 3 total games against the Hawks, the Detroit Pistons have put up a total of 0 points. John Collins just goes off, but finally Detroit gets their first shutout of the season against the Milwaukee Bucks, and then they get shut out again by the Hornets. Detroit beat the Rockets 2-0 in overtime. They lose 0-2 to the Jazz. There's actually been multiple 0-2 games, but there hasn't been a 0-1 game yet. Who are the All-Stars? Terrence Ferguson, Clint Capella, Rashawn Holmes, Dwight Howard are all on the All-Star team. Ed Davis making an All-Star appearance. KCP even making an All-Star appearance. Andre Drummond wins MVP. Jared Allen is 6th Man of the Year. Giannis wins Defensive Player. Luka Doncic, Paul George, Andre Drummond, Giannis. Russell Westbrook is on the All-NBA first team as a center. Danny Green made the All-NBA second team along with Matisse Thybulle. So as we know, Andre Drummond won the MVP, leading the league in points with 1.3 points per game. Giannis led the league in rebounds with 6.3. Ricky Rubio and LeBron James both leading the league in assists with 0.3. DeLon Wright leads the league in minutes with 3.4 minutes per game. The most amount of points scored in a game was 8 by Cam Johnson. Jokic managed to put up 10 shots in a 4-minute game. Cam Johnson, in the same game that he scored the most amount of points, somehow managed to make 2 threes with a 25 overall 3. The most amount of minutes played in a game was by Doug McDermott with 8. So now we're the Sixers and they were 58-24. So Philly and Brooklyn move on. The Cavs and Milwaukee move on. Lakers and Utah. And Memphis and Portland. Utah beats the Lakers. Memphis gets swept by Portland Philly's able to beat Brooklyn. In Cleveland beats Milwaukee. Utah versus Portland, and Philly versus Cleveland. Portland versus 76ers in the finals. Game 1 goes to the Trailblazers. They win 8-4. CJ McCollum puts up 4. 76ers win in overtime 5-3. Game 3 goes to Portland. They win 2-4. With Portland winning Game 4, they now lead the series 1-3. They are just 1 game away. So because they're 1 game away, we're going to go watch this. Everybody's 5-4. I don't know if I've said that before. Tobias Harris wide open for 3. Misses it. Danny Green with the board and the jumper. Broke. Danny Green slaps the floor just to have CJ pull up right in his face and brick it. Tobias Harris gets the screen. Comes off. Wide open lane. Foul. Damn, that was a hard foul. Tobias Harris able to knock down the first free throw. Bricks the second. Okay, this could end 1-0. We could witness a 1-0 game. Ben Simmons goes around, spin move, layup, and he misses. Danny Green is your player of the game with 0 points, 0 for 1, and he's your player of the game. Backcourt? Was that not a backcourt? The refs just missed a huge call. But he missed it, ball don't lie. If he misses this one, ball don't lie. The ball does not lie. They're calling a timeout. 13-6. 5, 4. Pulls it. A wild. Wow, what a horrible shot. This game ends. Philly survives 1-0. We didn't get to witness a 1-0 game all season, but we go and finally watch 1 game in the finals. Philly wins it 1-0. Game 6, we'll see if Portland can end this one. Robert Covington with a corner 3, misses. At halftime of Game 6, the score is 0-0. They've literally swung this ball the entire possession. They've just been throwing the ball around the entire possession. I mean, it's smart to get the last shot, but if that's the last shot, there's really just no point. Tobias Harris throws it up, and he gets a bucket! Tobias Harris gets a bucket with 18.6 seconds left on the clock. And he does the exact same thing again. The 76ers win Game 6 2-0. It is Game 7, Portland versus Philly to win it all. Tobias Harris post fade, missed. Oh, a back cut to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons on the back cut gets a bucket, puts Philly up 2-0. What a nice back cut. Robert Covington with an unnecessary 3 and an air ball. Oh, why you attack him like that? Can Tobias Harris close the game out? Misses the first one. All the way down to the hoop. And he barely misses it. Ben Simmons misses the first. And makes the second. Wide open CJ McCollum. It doesn't get any better than that. And he misses. You do not get a better look than that. Even if you got a 25-3, that's the shot you got to take. Wide open and everything. They can throw it up to tie the game up. And he misses. Philly comes back from down 3-1 and wins the championship. What a season. What a season. Joel Embiid wins Finals MVP, averaging 0.6 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 0 assists, shooting 13%. But they deserved it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did make it this far, then hit the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds and it means a lot. I'm out.